EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Finds Nakua on the slant. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. Down to the 10. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. That is a big play for LA. It covers 51 yards. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Watkins motioning over. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And this will be a Cardinals first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Again, it's Benson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. That thrown short, caught by Ryman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his... See a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They motion the slot man left. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The Rams out to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. I needed to get rid of it, but did not. It'll finally be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could, but instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Off he goes.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now, faking the give, and that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And the Rams will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25 And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
That is Ferguson in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Pass brought in by Ferguson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to run it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Watkins motioning over. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they...
That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. Could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be second down. On second down, it's Benson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will slide down, but he knew exactly where he needed to get to, and he got there, and he got the first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Got his man at the 6. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Here now, second down and goal. They'll run with Benson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Ted Ryman. Touchdown, Arizona.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it up. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. The motion man is Nakua. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Trey Benson, touchdown Cardinals. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And this one, a big hole. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 32-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make every...
And he will score again. Touchdown, L.A. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a 2-point conversion now. They send him right out of the slot. They'll stick with him again. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Watkins motioning over. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, he'll throw to the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Slot receiver headed right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings got 2nd and 4.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now the timeout Rams, it's number 2. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A give. Here's Benson. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the Rams 17-yard line.
McBride is the motion man. On the handoff, this is Benson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. A run with Benson.
He was brought down by Jacoby Durant. A 2-yard gain.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.